Hi, YouTube. And Jesus Christ, I swear to God, the Facebook notifications, they don't stop. I'm in a discussion right now with a lot of gay men. And it's about HIV. Sorry, I do it too fast and I mess it up each time. So, it's about HIV. It's a discussion about HIV, and needless to say, there has been a lot of ignorance. That's a sign for ignorance. Ignorance. You just go, ow, ow, that actually hurt. I think that's what it's supposed to do. Is it's supposed to hurt and be like, oh, hey, you feel bad because you're a fucking dumbass. In this discussion, I had to block 2 people. Why? Well, I'm gonna go over it. The first was a sick. Yeah, I spelled that out. It's a Jesus Christ. I'm gonna uninstall Facebook. That's what I'm gonna do. He's a sick, and his cousin just had both legs amputated due to diabetes. That said, the entire discussion is about, whether you're taking PrEP or not. And most of the people said, yeah, I am, or no, I can't afford it. The cost is too high, whatever. But this sick said, no, I'm not on it. I choose not to be. And quite frankly, it's because it's stupid. Trying to keep myself in check here. I kind of want to flip the table right now. I almost did at one point. I almost did. God, this is it on my ass. I swear to God. I have a Band-Aid over it because anyways. I'll explain the fancy get-up here in a while. I look proper right now. My pants don't. They're, hold on, go ahead and show you. Yeah, they're Lululemon pants that have shitty pockets that spill everything out. Like last night, all my change, which that's not the actual sign for change, but I'm just gonna use it. All my change fell out. I just started remembering to flatten my palm rather than doing this. That's how I normally do it. When I am, talking with someone. So, this is part some. So, yeah. So, me and 2 other people tried to educate him and say, hey, this is actually really good for you. Especially if you're going to be having, sex with guys and you're not going to use a condom. I still need to look up the sign for condom, I know. I think it's something like this. Or like this. I don't know. Whatever. I'll look it up. I'll make another video. A video about sexual health. How about that? It's sign. I know, right? So, I basically said, this is a manageable condition. It is. I have had HIV for 2.5 years. I'm good. My levels are right. My white blood. My white blood cells are fine. My viral load is low. I'm good. And he replied back that's not true because my cousin has diabetes. And well, hold on, because I made the I can't remember the word, but I said at the end of it, HIV is a manageable condition, just like diabetes, right? Diabetes is very manageable with modern medicine. It is. And he basically replied back that no, it's not, because my cousin has diabetes and he just had both legs amputated. And I basically, like, me and two other guys just kind of went in on him, like, dude, you're being an ignorant ass right now. You are. You're being an ignorant ass, and you need to stop. Because you're just showing the world how stupid you are. And, he replied back, he just kept replying back, this is all false information. PrEP doesn't do anything for you. I don't want to be on a medication that doesn't do anything. So, real quick, PrEP has an above 90% accuracy when it comes to preventing HIV. 90% and over. That's it. It's not 99%. It's not 99.9%. It's over 90%. We've had to adjust the statistic because of the few infections that have occurred while people were on PrEP. That said, those people probably stopped taking it, but lied. So, anyways, back to the main point. I eventually got to the point where I was cussing at him. I was cussing and cussing and cussing. I'll spell it out for you just in case. I was cussing at him, saying, you're a piece of shit. You are spreading false information. False info. You're exactly what Trump says the media does. You are. Trump calls the news fake news, says they're wrong. That's what you're doing right now. And all he could do was say, I'm sick. I can't believe that you're equating me to Trump. I'm like, but you act like him. So how can I not? So the second person was we actually got into talking about how HIV divides, and I don't know the sign for divide. I need to do a math one, and I need to do a sexual health video as well. I'm going to be posting a video that I made last night. I will. I can't remember what it's about. But I made a video while I was walking around the block. But the second discussion got into how HIV divides the community, the gay community in particular. And I want to keep my head in the part of my forehead at least, so that way when I do that, you guys know what it means. But I'm pretty sure you'll understand from here on, here down, here down. So, but one of the guys that was actually fighting with me on the other thread said, "Yeah, I don't understand why we do this. Why do we do this?" And I said, usually people who are oppressed take on the characteristics of their oppressors. They do. And I said, see, also, Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome. And this drag queen decided to butt in and say, that's not Stockholm Syndrome. It's not. And we had a few back and forths, and I said, this is Stockholm Syndrome because our oppressors want to divide and squash us. We divide and squash. We do. It's true. True. It's true. We divide and squash. Whether it's white gays against black gays or whatever. We do the same thing. So that is technically Stockholm Syndrome. And he replied back, no, it's not. It can't be Stockholm Syndrome because Stockholm Syndrome, the captive takes on the characteristics of the captor. And then I had to do a little bit of research on the internet, and I provided him with a link and blocked him. People, if you don't know what you're talking about, don't say it. Don't say anything. Do your research. Your research. Sorry, I was doing it wrong. Research. It's study, but it's also research, because study and research are both the same thing. They are. Do your research. Do your research. Seriously. Do your fucking research. And yeah, I'm going to refrain from cussing because I'm in a Starbucks. Starbucks? It's a weird sign. Starbucks. I'm in a Starbucks right now, and I don't want to cuss. Not out loud. Loud. And depending on how you do it, this is noise, this is loud, and this is thunderous. So, again, like I said before, we have different ranges for how signs can be done. Like I can say do and I can say do, but it's not really that. It's not effective. So, do your research. Do your research before you make a comment on anything that's going on online, in person, over the phone, whatever. Do your research. Honestly, this is true, honest, which are both kind of the same thing, if you think about it. Do your research before you make any kind of comments, because you're going to look like an ass. You are. So that's my message for today. I'll go ahead and look up a few signs and memorize them for myself, and then make another video. And I'll have, probably it'll be a combination video. It'll be sexual health and health. Sexual health. And what was the other thing? I can't remember the other thing that I wanted to do. Excuse me, sorry, I'm burping. It's my meds. My meds make me gassy, I know, right? I should know because I farted for like 30 seconds last night. It was like toot, 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 toot. But yeah, so do your research. I'll make my video. Have a great Saturday. And I don't want to say happy 4th of July because, quite frankly, I don't agree with how our country is being run. So have a great day, and I will see you later. Oh, and happy Canada Day. Bye.